beneficiaries of Narendra Modi government programs, but essentially a very landmark program which has been launched by visionary leadership of Narendra Modi called Ayushman Bharat. As you are aware, this program is very unique, certainly in India, but by its magnitude, by sheer size, by sheer reach, it's the biggest program in the world for providing social security in the form of universal health coverage. People, particularly those who cannot afford proper medical care at the right time, in such quality health care that is really necessary, will be able to get it now because of Ayushman Bharat. I am very happy to note that most of the beneficiaries who came here, they appreciated such a great idea like this, and also wanted to thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi for initiating such a far-reaching and such an important program for the benefit of all. We are aware healthcare is one of the most important part of human life, because one day or the other everybody is going to fall sick, and when you fall sick, the challenges the family has to face is enormous in terms of health cost. We have got empirical evidence that people fall into poverty because of healthcare. Even a good wealthy man, sometimes he falls sick, becomes poor because of this. I remember one advertisement used to be coming and you always showing on your TV that a person is coming out of hospital and suddenly sees the bill of the hospital, and now rather than getting home, he has to be readmitted to the hospital because he sees the bill and becomes sick again. So this is the kind of problem that people have to face, and this is why Narendra Modi could identify the real issue facing the common people. So we met them and very happy to see that many beneficiaries are living in this district, live upon the entire state. Of course, it is very sad to note that state government has changed the name of the scheme and call it Arogyasri. But Arogyasri. But actually, Narendra Modi never called it Narendra Modi program. He called it Ayushman Bharat program. Because Narendra Modi idea is that all poor people should benefit. So I think by changing name, you cannot hide the real proponent of this idea, that is Narendra Modi. And I am very happy to note that, and therefore I request the state government to implement it in full spirit, because it's a matching program. The state government also has to contribute, and most of the states in India have implementing it under the same Ayushman Bharat program. So I wish the same program will be implemented under the flagship program of Narendra Modi. Also, we met a lot of beneficiaries of so many other important programs of the Narendra Modi government. One, whether it is Mudra Yojana, where large number of people have benefited from getting micro loans without security. They could start a business, and they were also here. In fact, I got a list of people who only selectively we had called them because there are so many beneficiaries. So we tractor subsidies, Ujjwala Yojana, CGHS of course, which was actually when Hari Babuji was a minister startup program, and I think this is the kind of program that we are very happy to note that people have benefited from. As you are aware, recently Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah ji has taken one of the boldest steps post-independence of implementing the vision of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel to unify the country in the true sense of the term. It has always been one of our concern for the people of India that we belong to one union by India. We say Bharat is the greatest and going to be the greatest, even greater country in the world. Why entire country is following one rules and why some part of the India is not following the same laws? Article 370 has now been removed. In any case, it was a temporary provision, and for the first time, all parts of India are now following the same laws, same constitution, same spirit. And this was something which everybody was saying we want to do it, but never happened. And I must say that Bharatiya Janata Sangh, from its formation, Bharatiya Janata Party, which actually became after post-emergency, the party was formed. All the time, Bharatiya Janata Party, Janata Sangh has been saying that we will implement it, and when we got full majority, we actually implemented. As you are aware, India is fighting terrorism at all levels. Our neighbor is trying to deliberately push terrorists into our territory and threaten the lives of common people. The government, to protect the lives of common people and therefore internal security as well as to deal with external threats, we are doing all possible things to be done. I am also happy to note that thanks to Narendra Modi ji, Andhra Pradesh has received highest amount of allocation from the central government. In fact, unfortunately, when the bifurcation happened, Andhra Pradesh was divided into two states. Telangana was born. Andhra Pradesh did not receive the kind of treatment that should have been given when it was partition. But Narendra Modi has been trying to heal the wounds of that partition in a manner that will benefit the people of Andhra Pradesh a great deal. The injustice that was meted out to the state has been great extent been addressed by various programs of the government. Several national level issues have been set up in Andhra Pradesh. I know even Indian Institute of Foreign Trade,
Minister of Management.
huh?
IIM.
I am Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Petroleum Ministry set up, so whatever is possible we are doing, and even more we want to do. As a member of parliament from this state, I have decided to set up for every district a section of the state. From my member of parliament local area development program, we are given life-saving ambulances, and this is one of its kind. The moment a patient, whatever he may be suffering from, the critical care that is necessary is in that golden hour, golden moment. So all those facilities are provided in that. All 13 districts have got that. I had also given a proposal to create a trauma center so that if somebody meets with an accident on the road, they can meet it. So we'll use all possible resources of the central government as member of parliament, and we'll try to do something for all districts of India. We want to start Startup India program in each and every district of the state. We want to create entrepreneurs so that people will be self-employed rather than going and asking for job here and there. Self-employed can create more jobs in return. And we, as was responsible for that program as a Commerce and Industry Minister, and we like to implement that program in the state in a big way, because there is an entrepreneurship in Andhra Pradesh, big entrepreneurship. What we need is support from the government, which we will try to provide. So I am really looking forward to working with all my colleagues who are sitting here and in my state to make sure that Andhra Pradesh becomes a fully developed state. In fact, if you really look at it, the potential of Andhra Pradesh to grow is tremendous. It needs the implementation of ideas of Bharatiya Janata Party in the state in its full form. Unfortunately, we never got an opportunity to be a single ruling party for the state. When Andhra Pradesh will be under the rule of BJP, I can definitely say that we will be able to implement all the programs of the central government and in collaboration that time with our own government in the state, we will be able to really make Andhra Pradesh a fully developed state. So we are looking forward to that. And I know this year has been a very bad year in terms of droughts and floods at the same time. Unseasonal rains have caused huge damage to different parts of the country. Despite that, we are really trying to address the problems of the farmers. Prime Minister and Home Minister both are providing support. So we really look forward to working to make Andhra Pradesh as a fully developed state.